It's been long time we haven't met. This is my fourth video of my video series of reading books. If you haven't visited my first three videos, then please visit my first videos regarding reading books because that is important as a starting point before this video. Previous videos which we have seen is why reading books is important, bad habits, and then how to choose right books because there are n number of books available. So how to choose books amongst those. Today we will be seeing the topic like good or effective reading habits. Then how to increase speed of reading. So first we will look into the bad habits which is causing a negative effect on these. We usually read word by word. If you see our brain's speed is too much. I mean, it can process or analyze information much faster than word by word. But still, we read word by word. Then we again have a habit of reading the words or talking the words in our mind, like self-talk. That is a repetition, which we need to avoid. And we do this many times. Then also, if you have observed, we usually go back and forth while reading because sometimes we think that we haven't got the context of the previous paragraph or previous page. So we again revisit those pages. So we should avoid that. So for speed reading topic, I have experimented with students of the class which I am currently taking. For that, I have given a paragraph to read, and purposefully that paragraph contains a spelling mistake in each word. But remarkably, all the students read those paragraphs quite easily and understood the context fully. Why? Because brain doesn't read word by word, but it can analyze the chunk of words simultaneously. Our brain can also analyze chunk of words, and that's why even if you do the spelling mistake in words, that doesn't impact reading. Then important thing. So this reading the chunk of words instead of word by word is the base for speed reading. Important point to note that before starting speed reading, you should start with easy articles or novels to practice with. Then you need to read previews of that book and first develop a big picture of that book before reading. It will help you to analyze the information much faster. Then also before starting reading the book, see the pictures from that book because pictures are like gateways through which you can get into the thought process of author or ocean of author's world. Then also check whatever the author has written in bold and italic phrases because those are the important points which he or she wants to emphasize. Then take a short breaks in between. That will help you to get energized. Always create sense of urgency before reading. Then reward yourself after accomplishment. Even that reward will be small, it will help you immensely. Set right content or intent on your book reading. Why? Because while reading, you should find a reason of reading that book. All these points are already mentioned in my last video, so you can revisit that also. Set right intent or before starting that book, because it is your why, means reason for reading that book. it will help you while reading to increase your speed. These are already told in my last videos. Then important points to understand and implement when you start speed reading is, do not forget to calculate speed before you start this technique, so that you can understand how much speed you have gained after implementing these techniques. There are many techniques available to calculate your reading speed based on number of lines you read or number of words you read in a particular time span. You can search from internet and implement those to calculate speed. We are not going into much details about that. In implementation phase of speed reading, you should use Pomodoro technique to have a concentrated, focused effort. If you are not aware of this technique, please visit video from my past videos from my YouTube channel, which is detailing about Pomodoro technique. As we saw, base of speed reading is reading into chunk of words. For that, divide your sentence into two parts, ideally, and then read first chunk and then move to directly second chunk and do this for next line and next line and next line. So repeat this process. So read basically into chunks and not word by word. So this is a process of recognizing phrases or sentences all at once instead of word by word reading. Then other technique which you can use to increase your speed is run a pointer such as pen or your finger at the point where you are reading and move that so that you can increase your speed. Then expand and use your peripheral vision. So there are other techniques also available to increase your peripheral vision. So by increasing that, you can increase your speed. So these are some tricks. Hope you got from this video to increase your speed and the good techniques to read the books. I hope you will like it. So if you like it, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you.